Yeah, 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 yeah. What's going on, wrestling fans? It's your boy Virgil back with another episode of the We Book It podcast. What's up, everybody? I am super happy to be here. And of course, you know I cannot do this show by myself. I gotta have my people with me. I gotta have my brothers in arms with me. It wouldn't be the We Book It boys if I didn't have the boys with me. First and foremost, guys, he is the host of your Friday night SmackDown, Throwdown, Rundown, Pop Down, Hot Down, Get Down, Lit Now. It's the man, the myth, the freakiest of the freaks. His name is Fritos. What's going on, Fritos?
Nothing much. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and my singles and tag team competitors. I hope you've had a great week. We got a great Sunday night match tonight. My Green Bay Packers are beating Seattle. You see, I put you guys ahead. I'm not sitting down drinking a nice, delicious cold beer watching my game. No. I'm here to give you quality content, baby. And that's all that matters.
Damn right you are. Damn right you are. Woo, I'm pumped up. Let's go. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, my man, your host of the AEW Dynamite special every Wednesday night, bringing you all the flavor, all the hits. He got some of the best fried chicken in the game, and all the ladies know his name. That's right. We talking about the one, the only, Big Daddy. See? What's going on, C?
I'll do. It's been a minute since I had the cowboy hat on. So I'm in good spirits. I got my Ice House. Got my Ice House beer with me, the cheap beer, because I'm budgeting right now to the next paycheck. But I am drinking beer nonetheless.
There you go, good, fellas. There you go, man. Listen, I'll tell you what. The Bears weren't able to ruin your Sunday, so hey, it's all good.
They'll ruin my Monday tomorrow.
Yeah,
but I'll be but I'll be watching Monday Night Raw, so I won't be watching football.
There you go. Boom. Boom. I love it. Love it. Yeah, man. Yeah. So, guys, we got a great show for you today. And, of course, we have to start with the rundown of last night's Saturday night's main event. I will tell you guys, I was very impressed with how with how they met the expectations of the old school nostalgia feel for Saturday night's main event. I was very impressed with that. I was very thankful that they were able to do that for us. I really enjoyed every single match on the card, but at the end of the day, y'all, it was a glorified house show. So, I mean, like I said, it just is what it is. It was a glorified house show. We call it a spade on this show. It was a house show. We could have saw this same show at the BOS Center for $45 for our tickets. So, but they packed the house.
$45? No. After having that experience, I'm ringside. I'm paying $250 for the ringside at the BOS Center now.
Is it only $250
or something like that? Who knows?
Yeah, I'm paying $250 because if the next time they there and Jada Parker there, hey, it's over with. But no, go ahead.
Hey, look, no, try $500 for the ringside seats, not $250.
I'll figure something. I've been working.
You're hilarious. All right, right on. More power to you with that. But yeah, no, I love the nostalgia feel. Obviously, Cody Rhodes brought back the Winged Eagle WWE Championship belt, which is something that we've all been clamoring for. Triple H made it known multiple times. It's for one night only. So I hope everybody enjoyed seeing that, as well as Jesse Ventura made his return, and the old X Machine has been going crazy, showing clips of Jesse Ventura and just enjoying a real heel commentator. We haven't had such since Jerry the King Lawler in the late 90s. So, like I said, it was really refreshing to have a true heel commentator back with you again. And then, of course, the refs went ahead and did the old blue shirts with the bow ties. And then we also had the red, white, and blue ropes. We had the long, skinny, slender aisleway down to the ring. So, I mean, like I said, it just gave you all the feels of the old school Saturday night's main event. So I really hope everybody enjoyed the show. First match on the show was Drew McIntyre defeating Sami Zayn. How did you guys think about? What you guys think about that match?
I thought it was a very good match. Yeah, I'm just excited to see Drew back. He's had a big week, really, from his what was the podcast? The Outburst,
Busted Open.
Busted Open, with him walking out. Which, not to spoil, we are going to talk about that later. But his interactions on Monday Night Raw and SmackDown going after Jimmy. So I just want to know what his story is. And with the transfer portal, I've mentioned on Friday night, I'm baffled, and I'm giving flowers to Triple H because I have zero idea what his plans are with Drew. But I'm excited for him. He's going to have a big 2025.
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. All right. So then after that, sorry, Big C, go ahead.
No, I don't got too much to add to it. I saw Drew winning the match because, I mean, I don't think Sammy gains anything by winning. So I think you want to keep that momentum Drew is going to have while destroying each person that is associated with the bloodline. So I think you just let him go on his warpath until, whoever is capable of stopping him in his tracks. So just I'm cool. I'm cool with the result.
Ooh.
After his match, when he was walking to the back, he said, 1 down, 4 to go. Literally, that means he's coming for Jimmy. He's coming for Jimmy. He's coming for Jay. He's coming for CM Punk again. And he's coming for that tribal chief.
Well, I thought he's done with Punk from his promo package.
We'll see.
He's completely done, I thought.
We'll see. Well, I mean,
he'll probably get him at the Rumble,
Or could he be going after Solo Sikoa? Because, I mean, Solo had a lot to do with him losing the title every single time he lost it. It could absolutely be Solo Sikoa. But we have a whole segment for Drew. We'll get into that in a little bit. Next up, Women's World Championship match. This was a glorified piss break. Women's World Champion Liv Morgan defeated Io Sky. Io Sky was sitting in the back afterwards saying, I almost had it. And Rhea Ripley came out to the ring towards the end of the match. And she came out after the match was over with, met Liv in the middle of the aisleway. They faced off. Then Liv went to the back, and then Rhea went and picked up Io Sky and carried her like baby style all the way back up the ramp. And at the end, Io waved like this to the fans. So I really don't know what's going on there. It's got weird energy. But Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley are not finished.
Yeah, it was a piss break. A few of the highlights for me was was that super kick from Io or whatever?
It was a knee to the nose.
Knee to the nose, and it broke Liv's nose. You can see her bleeding from it. So kudos to Liv for taking it like a champ. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in time, if we see a Rhea and Io Sky tag team, I would be interested in it. I think it'd be fun. They've got great chemistry in the ring and just together. I honestly think they're pretty tight, so it'd be fun to see how they would play out, work well with each other in the ring, the women's tag team division. I think would do well. But I know you hate it.
No, I do not. No, Io Sky and Asuka are the.
See, you got to stop. You got to stop because he tried kicking it over to you, so I wouldn't make fun of him. He said he wanted to see how they play together. I know what you meant. That's why we call you the freakiest one.
Oh, I thought you was laughing at me. I thought you was laughing at me because I was shaking my dome.
No. Whoa, shaking your dome, bro.
Yeah, I caught myself.
Wait, no. I have to say dome. I have to say dome because if I said shaking my head, you would have said pause.
Hey, just don't say it all, brother.
Oh my God. I am sorry. I'm hungover. If you cannot tell, I'm a bit hungover.
Good God. Dome as in dome great. Peace.
Your boy had a long night. I drank heavy due to the Heisman Award. Frito won, but whatever.
Frito said he wanted to see how Rhea and Io play together. You want to see them play, all right?
Not like that.
The freakiest of the freaks. Hey, Gab, get him. Get on
I
him.
wouldn't mind it.
Stop.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind it. Hey, man, do what y'all gotta do.
You funny. See, stop it. If I give you the freakiest one part 2 name, stop it.
Hey, my nickname is Professor Love. All right, man.
All right, let's move along. World Heavyweight Championship match. Gunther defeated Damian Priest and Finn Balor. So many botches in this match. Damian Priest is going hardcore trying to become the Undertaker. Damian, you don't have to do that. Just keep being you. He's still really trying to find himself, I think. And like I said, I think eventually he will find a character or a gimmick that sticks. But this whole time trying to be the Undertaker thing ain't gonna work.
We talk about bisexual.
He's never beaten the bisexual Undertaker allegations. He's never beaten them.
What we've got cocaine, we've got blue cane, we've got gay cane. No, we need the bisexual Undertaker. This is it.
Oh man.
Yeah, so Gunther retained his championship. Word on the street is during the holiday tour in Chicago, there's going to be a steel cage match between Gunther and one CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. So, which, by the way, did y'all want to go to the holiday tour in Chicago?
What day is it?
I don't know. We'll talk more about that off air. But yeah, I mean, holiday tour, a Saturday or Sunday show. Man, how good would it feel to be alive on a Sunday night in Chicago? Did it stick? Did it have the same feeling as Punk? Man, skip UC. Whatever, man. Whatever. You be hate. Hey,
let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go.
No, you a hater, see. You a hater, bro. You a hater.
Let it go, man.
You a hater and you don't hang out with your friends. You know what?
Right now.
I never said I didn't want to. I never said I didn't want to go. I'm just laughing because I feel like this is your way of not letting it go. That I did not invite you to Survivor Series.
I was in Chicago, bro. Nothing to do that night. Literally.
I was all supposed to know you was in Chicago.
Because I told you I was going to. Because I told you I was going to Chicago.
You did not tell me you was in Chicago.
See, do you not what? Are we Snapchat friends? Yes. Are we Facebook friends? Yes. Are we Instagram friends? Yes.
Yeah.
We're all of those. I post pictures, videos every time I'm in Chicago. I got to stop by Maxwell's, give me a Polish sausage. Pause. I also have to go and I have to get, like I said, I also got to go get me some Harold's. And like I said, and I always go to my dad's house. I was literally 45 minutes away from Allstate Arena. I left early from my dad's house and drove past it again. And I was this close to buying a ticket. And I'm like, nah, they probably all sold out now. And lo and behold, my man's was there in the Allstate Arena. Just slid on up there. Just went. Just did it, bro. Fritos. Every single time I do something WWE or Chicago based in general, if it's a friends thing, you want to know who the first person I call is?
Who?
Claude Henry. Yeah. That's right. You get your government for this. Claude Henry is who I call. And he did not have my back. The one time he needed to shoot me that message, he could have got a free ride home back to Springfield after the show.
Now, I'm glad you took the train home now. How dare you?
Yeah.
I hope your train was late, like it always is. Podcast with us.
It's always late. Three things are certain in life: death, taxes, and late Amtrak trains.
Do y'all know there's an Amtrak train now that's 28 hours from Washington, D.C. to Miami?
That sounds like hell.
Are there layovers included, or
it's gotta be?
Me. I'm pretty sure they pick you up from different stops, but you can start.
Ain't no way you on the same train. I'm like, ain't no way you on the same train the entire time.
That sounds like some Red Dead 2 bullshit right there, starting in some top part of the map and going all the way down to Mexico or whatever. That just sounds like hell. Fucking bad.
Same. Like, it's bad enough being on a Greyhound bus for 24 hours, bro. I've been on a 24-hour trip from Chicago to Houston, man. That shit was trash, bro. And these the old Greyhound buses, not the new ones.
Yeah, hey, listen. I either I'm gonna drive myself or I'm flying the airplane, dog. But I'm not never getting on no bus and going to Houston, dog. All right, so moving on from there. I digress. Chelsea Green would defeated Mi Chin to become the first ever Women's United States champion. Chelsea, I'm going to clip this moment up right here because this is for you. Chelsea Green, I want to give you your flowers. You deserve it. I called this weeks ago. Right here. Clip this up. Chelsea Green, you are the first ever WWE United States Women's Champion, and you deserve every ounce of it. You did so good this year, making yourself a commodity, making yourself somebody that fans want to see, going out and being amongst the people, doing stuff on social media, having meaningful matches, doing everything that you possibly could to make yourself a commodity to WWE. And Chelsea Green, us here at the WeBookit podcast appreciate you for doing what you did to make this happen for us. I so appreciated that moment. It was my third most favorite title win of 2024. The second one being Jey Uso's IC title win, and the first, of course, Cody Rhodes WWE Championship win. So, like I said, but you got the third best, and I Chelsea, proud of you, happy for you. You deserve it. History maker. Her and her husband Zack Ryder, aka Matt Cardona, are the first ever husband-wife couple to be the United States champions. So there you go.
Whoa, radio, tell me everything you know.
Hey, listen. Shout out to Matt Cardona because I used to love his YouTube channel. I subscribed to. I used to watch every video. Take care, spike your hair.
Jeez. But ladies and gentlemen, they don't call me Booker of the Year for no reason. I called this Friday that she was going to be your first champion. Congrats to her. I thought she had a fantastic match. And they kept bringing up the dumpster match, which is showing history, that she had a, terrible match, whatever. But I'm happy for her. She's, like I said, I think she's probably arguably one of the best signees coming back in the Triple H era. So I'm happy for this. And I'm excited to see how long her reign is and who she goes against. I wouldn't be surprised if we see at some point maybe a Piper turn and she becomes your second U.S. Women's Champion.
Way to steal my prediction, Fritos.
You're welcome. Beat you to it.
Yeah, honestly, I was watching the match and I was just like, man, she actually made it here. And I was like, she don't make it this far not to win it. I was like, and then when I saw that Michin was hitting all her big moves and then Chelsea was kicking out, I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap. Like Chelsea got this one in the bag. And I think she had so many low moments over the last year or so, at least in terms of storyline. I was like, this is probably her chance to actually get her big moment. And I feel like she's definitely improved in the ring over this time. And so I feel like this was definitely her time to really shine and do big things in the company, especially for the women's division. I mean, she's already been her and what's the name? Were tag team champions at one point, right?
Yeah, her and Piper.
Her and Piper. Yeah, so I think now as a solo competitor is something that I feel like could benefit her in the long run. I don't know how long it would. I don't know if she will be able to get to women's world championship status, but only time will tell. But I think this is a good start for her to build towards that point.
If not, I wouldn't mind if she became a multi-U.S. women's champion, like a 3-time, 4-time, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think if she's not up there for the main event or the main card title, keep her in the mid card, but keep her going after the U.S. or the IC whenever if she switched brands or if they do a title change for shows or whatever. Yeah. I think she'd be beneficial from that.
Yep, absolutely. Yep, I want them to give her meaningful matches. Like I said, and I just want her popularity to grow, man. Good on Chelsea. Moving right along, folks. Oh, shout out to Michin too. Like I said, even though she didn't win, she's doing so much better, and the fans have been clamoring for her to have success, which actually I didn't even realize Michin was on was in TNA at one point too, or Impact back when it was Impact or whatnot. So but and her and Chelsea Green actually fought each other there too. So like I said, this was not their first encounter, but you know TNA will always post something that's WWE related, especially if the fans are digging it, to be like, hey, we did it here first. So when Cody Rhodes was headed to WrestleMania, TNA definitely posted Cody Rhodes' top 10 moments in TNA or whatnot. Who else did they do?
Was he world champion there?
Yes. He was the Global Force. He was the Global Force champion.
Oh, the Global Force, yeah. Forgot about that time. They was doing that shit before Tony Khan because like they had two different organizations like defending their titles on one show, and so now Tony Khan doing the shit.
Yep, probably so. Okay, then the last match of the night, good people, the WWE Championship match. They gave this match about 20 minutes time to go, and it went. And these two went at it. Cody Rhodes and the man Kevin Owens went back and forth, fought like hell. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a pretty good match between the two. Obviously, Cody cheated in the end to pull out the victory. I love the fact that Jesse Ventura did not just ride the Cody train like everybody else, but instead they actually called out the fact that Cody cheated to beat Kevin Owens. He didn't make any excuses for that because, I mean, if you're going to tell yourself to be a good guy, then you should do the right thing. But obviously Cody didn't see it that way. He was just trying to do whatever it took to keep his WWE Championship. In the end, for his troubles, Kevin Owens gave him a what type of pile driver?
Package.
A package pile driver from Kevin Owens' Ring of Honor days, a move that is banned in WWE. He gave him a package pile driver and put Cody on a stretcher. He has compacted disc in his back, reportedly according to WWE, and he is injured right now. So yeah, I actually would like them, if we're going to talk booking it, instead of having Cody lose the championship, have him have to surrender the championship, and then have Randy Orton, and okay, so hear me out. Then have Randy Orton, Kevin Owens fight for that championship all the way up until WrestleMania, where you enter one John Cena to do his final match at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship against Randy Orton. And of course, Cena wins number 17, breaks the record. Cody and Rock can do their thing. Then Cody comes back at SummerSlam and it's like, hey, I want the title that I never lost. Guys, it's money. It's literally money. I'm telling you. It'd be so good. So good.
You're not for the year.
Huh? Oh, man.
Oh, also, I still have your poster too, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Next time we meet up, I'll give it to you. I forgot to bring it. But trash. That's a trash idea.
That's the best idea. Why are you guys hating? You want to keep Cody strong, like I said, and Kevin Owens could come out and be like, I'm the one that took Cody Rhodes out. I'm the reason that there is no WWE champion until I become WWE champion. Then, of course, Randy Orton comes back and maybe wins the title in Perth. Kevin Owens doesn't need a long WWE championship reign, but a decent championship reign. Because, I mean, think about it. Cody Rhodes has been champion now for a good 7 or 8 months, and before that, the last champion before him, I mean, he had the title for like 3 years, 4 years. So a short championship reign would not be a bad thing in this time or whatnot. And have Kevin Owens drop the title in Perth, and then after that, Randy Orton they do one more Saturday night's main event before WrestleMania, and then where Randy Orton gives him his rematch, and then after that, Randy Orton, John Cena. And I mean, and you can even throw Kevin Owens in there as a third for the WWE Championship match. I wouldn't be mad about that.
All right, but we're forgetting an element now to all of this. Yeah, we covered the package power driver attack after the match, but there is more that happened after that. Kevin Owens and Triple H got into it.
Mm-hmm.
As Kevin Owens is going up the ramp back into the gorilla position. And Triple H, Kevin Owens is celebrating with the title, even though he did not win it. Triple H comes out there, knocks it out of his hand, and it's like, "What are you doing?" Blah blah blah. They're going back and forth, pushing and shoving, and it's almost like the element there is that Kevin Owens has been Triple H's guy like since Kevin Owens got to NXT, like when he first signed with the company, and like we saw how fast and Kevin Owens' rise was. Like his debut was against John Cena on the main roster. And from then he just took off and he became, Universal Champion probably like less than a year after that. And so you think about it and it's just like, all right, this is the first time him and Triple H has really like had this type of like interaction. So it kind of adds something more to this. So now it makes you wonder what's going to happen from here. Like, is Kevin Owens really going to get punished? Like, is Triple H going to step in, now that everything has gotten out of hand with this situation? So what do you guys think on that?
I saw doing this storyline with Kevin too, because all this is from fan recordings. This whole feud started off when Kevin attacked Cody. It was outside on the ramp by the trailers and all that. A couple months ago, and that we've got more stuff like this. So it's more fun because it's having fans be part of the story and help tell the story itself. So it's like this, where we didn't see any of that on Saturday night's main event because this was a fan recorded video where Triple H came out. Other than showing it too. So it's a lot more fun and interesting, but. I mean,
they didn't post it until the next morning, I think, because like
some point today,
I didn't see it until like it was like 4, probably 6 or 7 something in the morning. That's when I saw it, but so it's just like damn. I'm like,
but this is the first time that Triple H has been involved in the story too. Don't forget, Randy won a match with Kevin. All just said no, this came from the big guy. Then we had the interaction with Triple H and Randy. So the fact that Triple H is starting, be involved in the storyline, I'm excited for. So it's it's gonna continue. If you're gonna do the way that Virgil said, hopefully they do like a tournament and they can continue more storylines too. You can have Solo in there for the match, being in there. Have Roman interfere with it so that way he doesn't get all the hype, and continue their storyline too on top of it.
So do you think based on the fact that he put Orton out with a power driver and the fact that he's now taking out Cody with a much more vicious power driver, this is a package. So I think that's one of his old finishers that he used back in ROH, if I'm not mistaken.
I literally just said that like 20 minutes ago.
My bad. But yeah, like the fact that he took out Cody. Do you think at this point Cody is going to be injured enough to where that he has to surrender the title?
I mean, at this point, they announced it. The spine, not fracture, but the compression of disc and all that. I think.
So that's what. So that's what they refer to. Okay.
They made an official post on X saying that spine, the disc of it were compacted or something like that, and something of his clavicle too on top of it. Nothing fractured, nothing broken, but it just depends
something that he's not coming back or like anytime soon for, like to where he's not going to be wrestling for a hot minute. And you want your champion, at least in the past, you want your champion to be able to defend the title, within a 30-day time frame. At least that's what it used to be. But if you couldn't do that, then you have to surrender the title. Obviously, they've gone far away from that in today's era.
Thanks a lot, Roman.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, and The Rock. But yeah, I think I would not be opposed to to Cody surrendering the title. That way, it would be nice to see it. I wouldn't even do a tournament, honestly. Like
not a tournament. Literally, either on the first Raw of the new year, you have Cody Rhodes come out and surrender the championship at the beginning of the show, and then Nick Aldis announced, "Hey, Cody Rhodes has surrendered the WWE Championship, but tonight we are going to have a battle royal to crown a new WWE champion here tonight." And then literally crown the champion that night. And you can either do Randy. I mean, hell, if you want, you can get a title to Cena that night. I wouldn't be mad if he won the title at the Royal Rumble. I mean, at the Monday Night Raw, first one. Come on, give it to him. I mean, hey, listen. Why not?
Way of giving it. That's a cheap way for him to break the record.
I will say this. If they do it, this would be an interesting quick twist for them to do it. Have this mystery opponent with like a mask on or whatever. Have him like dressed up in some like SWAT gear and all that other shit. And just have him just go crazy and like enter and like just win it like at the last like moment in time. And then as the show is ending, he takes off the mask and it's John Cena. And then that's it.
Now I want his full Peacemaker gear. Hide in the bald spot. Do that. That'd be hysterical.
You're a hater. You are a hater. You are a hater, and I don't know why. After this segment, Big Daddy C is gonna run the show for a minute. I will return, but first and foremost, we need Big Daddy C's throwback moment.
Yo, we got the throwback moment of the week. Since we're in the spirit of Saturday night's main event times, now that it has officially come back, and we'll look forward to having several shows for Saturday night's main event over the next few months or so. Figure we take you back in time to a past Saturday night's main event show. Let's see here. So we had John Cena versus Edge, July 15, 2006, WWE Championship match. During this time, this was a good year for WWE. At this moment, you had Cena Edge was the top rivalry of like both shows. And then, these two, like they've gone on one. They've pretty much talked about how they've been each other's greatest rival. And 2006 was pretty much the height of that. And so you had this match on Saturday night's main event. It was the last match, I believe, of the card. High intensity match between these two. I want to say probably midway. Well, throughout the match, you had Lita, getting involved, Edge doing his little cheating antics as usual. When it looked like Cena was about to come away with the win and win the title back, Lita would pretty much pull a ref out of the ring and pretty much throw him onto the security barrier. And so Cena had Edge in the SCFU. And then the ref gets back into the ring. And while it looks like Edge is about to tap, the ref calls for the bell to ring. And Cena's celebrating, thinking he won or whatever. And then you hear Lillian Garcia, and your winner, by disqualification, John Cena. And Cena's like, oh, shit. I lost by disqualification. I'm not the champion. And however, still your champion, Edge. And pretty much Edge is celebrating, and John Cena is like, hell no, I ain't trying to see none of that. He attacks Edge, beats the hell out of him, and then he looked like he's going to like give him the attitude adjustment. Well, no. The FU at this time. He's going to give them the FU onto the announce table, then from the ground. And then he was like, no, that's not enough. So I'm gonna walk up the steps and we're going to elevate this thing. And he gives him the FU from the top of the steps onto through the announce table. And that pretty much ended the show. That is the throwback moment of the week. John Cena versus Edge, Saturday night's main event, July 15, 2006. You're not introducing right now because brother Virgil. Totally forgot that quick. My bad.
You're producing now. Come on.
I know, like it's weird because I'm not in. Hold on, let me just a moment.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We do not go silent in this podcast.
Yeah, we do not.
Big Daddy C's in full screen. I'm trying to figure out. Struggling
yeah.
a bit, but okay.
All right. Okay. So, Virgil. All right. Back to it.
I'm back.
All
That's
right.
why I was popping this in.
Yeah, because I'm still on a producer screen, like so, but I wasn't able to pull up the graphic again. So I think he has it on his end. But yeah, man. So moving on. Let's see here. Normally we have Coach do his who to watch for wrestling, but he's not here yet, so we'll take a hold on that. We're gonna move on to our top 5 WWE 2000s entrance music. 2000s gave us a lot of amazing theme music from just 2000 all the way to 2010. So free 5 entrance themes from the 2000s.
This was a tough one for me because this era of music was fantastic. Mm-hmm. It's hard to almost just pick 5, but the 5 I have: Randy Orton, Burning My Light. I hate to give this man his flowers, and I'm doing it now before he comes back on, so don't even tell him. John Cena, My Time Is Now. As much as I like to be a hater on John, this is one of the songs that you think of for WWE. So it's up there. I've got CM Punk, This Fire's Burning, Evolution. That whole entrance is fantastic. Then my last one, the big one, Batista, I Walk Alone.
Yeah, for me, let's see here. I think I did I do Triple H for the last one? So we did what, the 2010s we did last time?
No, that was the first one. We did the 90s, the last episode.
We did the 90s. Okay, 90s last time. Okay. So yeah, for me, I'm going to say this one. Triple H will be at number 5 for me. The game theme song. Then we got my number 4 would be I'll say Word Life, John Cena's first theme.
That's also good. That one's underrated.
Basic Thugonomics. Not Word Life, but Basic Thugonomics. And then my number 3 will be The Rock, the Hollywood Rock theme. And then number 2, I would say Randy Orton's. I did that one last time. I would say Matt Hardy's theme, version 1. Mm-hmm. And then because I was a big Matt Hardy fan back then, especially when he went solo. He was feuding with Edge over Lita. And then number 1, Batista. Batista was my dude, man. Like I was more of a Batista fan than John Cena around that time. So yeah, Batista is definitely my number 1. So yeah, Triple H, Rock, Triple H, John Cena, Basic Thugonomics, the Hollywood Rock theme, the Matt Hardy version 1 theme, and Batista, I Walk Alone. Those are my top 5. And so, yeah, the list is great. I hope Virgil gets back at some point, but you gotta help the wife out. So I totally understand that. Mm-hmm. And so next up we have we're going to talk about Drew McIntyre and his appearance on the Busted Open podcast with Bully Ray. I forgot the one guy's name.
Tommy Dreamer as well.
Well, no, yeah, I know, yeah, Tommy Dreamer, and then the main guy, the main host of the show. And then Mark Henry as well. So yeah, they had their little awards ceremony thing they had. They were giving out awards. So I think was it for best trash talker, I believe. Mm-hmm. And so Drew would show up during this interview to accept his award. And so basically he was just shooting the shit, talking about his life experiences with family and stuff like that, and talking about fans and their opinions and how they're quick to say, oh, this was the best promo and all this other stuff. And so he's pretty much staying in character, but while also like being open to his like personal life as well, kind of tying that in to like wrestling. And he pretty much shitted on fans, said like F your opinions or whatever. And he basically walks out. Just drops the mic, walks out from the interview. So, Fritos, the question here is, do you think oh, damn. We didn't put that in order. Okay, great. Yeah, that was I pushed this segment a lot earlier than usual, but my bad, Mike. My bad, Virgil. But yeah, so the question is, do you think Drew McIntyre is shooting, or you think it's a shoot or a work when it comes to this thing with him walking out of interviews during this time now that he's back in WWE?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, if it was a shoot, this is extremely good acting to the point where it stumped me where I didn't know if it was real or fake. What kind of, for me now, thinking it's a shoot is from this past post interview we had on Saturday Night Main Event, where Drew basically did the same thing, just walked out from that post-match interview. So I don't know if this is going to be part of his character now or what, but because there's a lot more to it, because he's dealing with a bunch of family stuff. And he said during his time off, no one in the company except for one person, who I'm assuming it's probably Sheamus, since Sheamus are great friends. I've been listening to his book on Spotify during work, and he's got a lot of history with Sheamus, and they're close friends. So I'm assuming Sheamus is the only one to, reach out to him. But you never know with how they're doing storytelling now. There's always 50-50 shot it's fake or real. So I'm going with shoot for right now until we hear more from the storyline or what they do with the storyline at this point.
Yeah, I think I'm going to say shoot. I feel like he's still staying in character, but at the same time, he's using his character to really like say how he feels, like just about personal life and how he thinks how things are going, with like just pro wrestling, but he's not really trying to like shit on anybody in the company. At least that's not what I gathered from watching that, but he's all like, it was more so like him being open in that regard. And also like, talking about how fickle the fans are, how fickle most wrestling fans can be and are, because there's a lot of truth to that. Yeah. And so, I definitely would say that is a little bit of both. I think it's it's more of a shoot, but he's using his character to pretty much relay that message, or like pretty much tell us what's on his mind. So so I would say it's more so a shoot, but with a little hint of work.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're gonna move on here. Let's see here. Why does he? Okay.
We don't say
next topic. Next topic we have the. So we got the issue at hand with the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins and Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. We all know what happened at Saturday night's main event. Damian Priest lost the triple threat match that involved Finn and Gunther, and then You had Liv Morgan retaining her championship against Sky. Rhea Ripley would eventually come out and remind Liv that it's not over between us. It's not over until I win this championship back. And so it looks like things with them in the Judgment Day are not over. So, Fritos, when do you think they will end this feud that's been going on for a hot minute between the Judgment Day and the Terror Twins?
The only way I can see this feud ending is when we get the eventual breakup of this new street trash version of the Judgment Day. When Dom finally has enough and either leaves or attacks Finn, or Finn kicks him out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what happens to Carlito at that point? If Carlito's going to stay loyal to Finn or go with Dom because he's got the hots for Raquel. So who knows? But for me, it's going to be only when they break up. And they'll probably have a couple more matches, then that's when the feud ends. I don't know if that's going to be Mania season or they do it at one of the Saturday night main events, coming up in the eventual scheduling. But that's the only way I can see them truly end this whole feud they have had going on for 6 months now going on. But yeah.
Yeah, I think this probably will not end until, I would probably say, if not Saturday night's main event, probably I would say it should end by Saturday night's main event. Have Priest and Finn go at it one last time. And I think at this moment, I would say Finn should bring back the demon. Just for a special moment, It's a Saturday night's main event, so it's not a pay-per-view, but it's a notch under. So I think it'll be a nice time to bring back the demon. It's been a hot minute. I think the last one was against Edge at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be a nice time to bring it back. And then I think with Rhea and Liv, they could end their feud at Saturday night's main event. I could see Rhea winning back the championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably her and Liv have a rematch at the Rumble, and she retains against Liv, and then that'll be it between those two. And then Rhea can move on and do her thing, and that's my thoughts on that. I think it should end either between Saturday night's main event or the Royal Rumble, just in general, like completely in all parts of the feud.
Mm-hmm.
And so moving on here to our favorite part of the show, Frito's Fave 5.
As he tries to produce, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. Working on it, y'all. I'm still new to this thing. Frito's favorite 5.
See, it's not easy.
Frito's favorite 5, sponsored by Rhea's Tits. Go ahead, Fritos. Oh, let me get the music.
You try and get me killed by Gabrielle? Jesus Christ. And we're never going to be sponsored now, ladies and gentlemen.
Goddamn, Mike. He should have told me which one. He did not tell me which. He did not tell me. People, I've been drinking too, so that does not help. All right.
He's drinking. I'm hungover. This is a great show. What music is that? That's not my music.
Let's go out to do it today because I don't feel like alternating between music. All right, go ahead.
Hang on. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Let's get funky.
Take off.
Gentlemen. Number 5. I've got the return of Toni Storm on this past AEW. We thought she was done, but nah, baby. She came back and brought back her classic Toni Storm character. Interested to see what they do with it, but who knows what Tony Khan's got cooking. But I know Tony's going to kill it. At number 4, I've got the New Day. What can I say? They are probably now one of the top heels in the company. They are getting booed levels at Dom, and you never know what happens when Xavier Woods takes that camera. Crazy stuff will happen. Luckily, you get to PG this time. At number 3, I've got Chelsea Green becoming your first U.S. Women's Champion. I'm happy for her. I'm excited what she does with this run. At number 2, I've got Drew McIntyre. A decent video package who he's going after. Attacking Jimmy Uso Friday and winning his match against Sami Zayn. I'm interested to see what they have cooked for the storyline and what they're going to do with him in this championship. Then at number 1, I've got Kevin Owens. He may have lost his match against Cody, but he took him out with that package pile driver. And he's getting a little bit beat with Triple H. I'm excited to see what they do with them. It's going to be interesting. And that has been Freedom A5. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Fritos, for your fave 5. I will give your list an A. Which means oh, we got Virgil back here. All right. We'll take it away, Virgil. I'm done producing.
What the hell music is that?
You can't find my song. I got a new song out. Techno, whatever. I like it.
Yeah, you ain't tell me which one you use. You ain't tell me which one you use for Fritos. Oh, it's the rock one? Okay.
That's what happens when you let the kids alone without supervision. You're the parent.
I'm used to producing my own show, which doesn't have much to do compared to this one. So,
good Lord, guys, come on. All right. Well, I'm assuming since we've done the Fritos Fave 5 that has been this episode of the WeBookit podcast. So from Fritos, from Big Daddy C, from Virgil, from everybody here on the network, we appreciate you so much. Remember, those booking pencils sharp. Keep on booking.